Hello, hi, how are you? Welcome to the first day of my weekly reading vlog. It is Monday. We are here currently in California. It is around 8:45 p.m. and I am almost failing already at this vlog because it's already the end of Monday. I read some things today and I'm pretty proud of that, so I want to share that with you and share with you some other things maybe. I have read 50 pages today so far. I'm on page 107 of a book that was not on my TBR for this month because I had to stray away. I had to stray away from my TBR with the biggest book I could have ever picked to read. Why? The reason why was that I was at the library with my boyfriend and his cousins the other day on last Tuesday, and I decided to check out The Stand by Stephen King. Do you see this? This is such a hunker. This is the complete and uncut edition. It's 1400 bloody pages. Why is it so long? Because it's Stephen King. I should know better, but I really want to read this because this has been one of the Stephen King books that I've just been wanting to read for so long, and it's about a plague and I think maybe the people that survived after. Who knows? I'm not very far, but so far I'm getting a lot of people getting sick so far and they're coughing up phlegm and possibly dying. So it's good so far. It's very Stephen King and I'm so kind of excited for the ride because I always love the ride of Stephen King books. I just don't particularly love his endings, but I'm looking forward to this book because I've heard nothing but good things. So fingers crossed, Stephen King, don't let me down. Another book that I just started about 25 minutes ago, In the Heart of the Sea, The Tragedy of the Whale Ship Essex by Nathaniel Philbrick. Now this, for those that don't know, this is about the ship Essex, which was a ship that was attacked by a whale and not many of the men survived, just a couple lived. This is the story that actually inspired Herman Melville to write. I wouldn't say it completely inspired him to write Moby Dick, but it definitely helped with the ending so far that I know of. I'm really looking forward to this one. So my plan is to read 50 pages of this a day and then also to read 50 pages of this a day. Can I do it? I'm going to. So I'm going to read up to page 50 in this before I go to bed today, and then if I am still awake I will read more of this. Also, another thing I want to share with you, a gift that I am just so obsessed with right now. Look at this. Okay, so this is a bookmark, right? And this bookmark, it's really cool, come on focus, is that you can track your reading. So you can time your reading and, you know, just set it and then read, and then when you finish reading you can see how long you've been reading for. And then also the bookmark itself has sharks on it. Do you see the sharks? Because there are sharks and ocean creatures. Oh, there we go, there are the sharks. It's incredible. And also, you guys, it is a book light. It's a book light. I am so in love with this, so in love with this. So thank you to my boyfriend. He surprised me with this and I just, man, I'm happy. Anyway, moving on. Also, the last thing I want to share with you for this quick update, I was at a used bookstore recently. It's called the Recycle Bookshop. It's in San Jose, California, so if you're ever in that area, go check it out. I love it so much. It's one of my favorites. I took about 2 bags of books to sell to them because they buy used books. You could get store credit or cash. I used my store credit and I got this book. I got Middle Game by Seanan McGuire. I love Seanan McGuire so much. I'll basically read anything by her, which is kind of weird to say considering I haven't really read the Wayward Children books, and I think that's what she's most known for right now. I read her Feed trilogy, which was about a zombie apocalypse, and I read Into the Drowning Deep. Those were both written under her pen name Mira Grant. So Mira Grant, Seanan McGuire, same person, but I've read more of her pen name than under her actual name Seanan McGuire. I just mumbled on and on. I think you get my point, right? So I'm really excited for eventually reading this. I hadn't planned on picking it up yet, but I saw it there and figured, hey, store credit free book, get it. So I did. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna share with you today. I will let you know how I feel about The Stand, more of it tomorrow, as well as In the Heart of the Sea. Okay, all right, good night folks, have a great one, have a good one. Oh, tired. Oh my gosh, I made tea and I forgot about my tea. Oh man. Welcome. It is Tuesday, around noon-ish, almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I think, and we are currently in my car. Last night, I did, in fact, read 50 pages of In the Heart of the Sea by Nathaniel Philbrick. There you go. And it's so good so far. I did not want to go to bed last night. I had to force myself to stop reading. It's so interesting to learn about the men that are a part of the crew and all about just learning about the dynamics of what it is to really run the ship and everything like that. I never get tired of things like that. And just to know that this ship itself had issues even before, you know, the issue with the whale itself. So good. So I'm really looking forward to reading more of this. Hopefully today, I hope I get to read more of this. But today I have also read 50 pages of The Stand by Stephen King. I'm around page 150 now, and it is getting sort of, I wouldn't say it's intense yet, but you're just sort of reading about all of these characters as they're slowly infecting everyone. And my neighbor is walking by. She's gonna look at me in a second. This is awkward. But they're slowly infecting everyone, and it's just one of those things where, I don't know, it's just crazy to think that these people are so unaware of what's going on, and it's creepy to me because anything like that could happen and you wouldn't even know. Some of these characters are already starting to warm my heart. I really like Stu. There's another character, her name is Franny. She ends up pregnant and we're following her story, and it's just so good. So reading update for today, that's all I have for right now. Right now I'm going to my boyfriend's house. We're gonna make pizzas. So maybe I'll show you that. Do you want to see us make pizzas? It could be fun. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye. We just made pizza. I made a veggie pizza. It's not perfect, but you know what? It's a pizza. I put zucchini, mushrooms, artichoke hearts on my pizza, and then his looks like that. It kind of looks funny.
You making fun of my pizza?
Look at it. Is it good?
His glasses are black or red and blue. Heather's glasses were red and blue.
We're not watching that right
No, wait.
We're watching National Treasure.
His glasses are red and blue.
You are a dog. Sharks. Oh, I'm so tired. Hello, hi. It's Wednesday and it's past my bedtime. It's around 10:30, but I wanted to give you a quick update before I go to bed. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I read 50 more pages of The Stand by Stephen King, so I'm now at page 204, and it is so good. And I'm starting to feel so incredibly sad for a lot of these characters. Before, it was just interesting to see everyone get sick and infect everyone, but now you're seeing the aftermath. You're seeing the people slowly dying, or in a fast rate they're dying, and it's just incredibly sad because we're following some of our main characters, and as the people around them are dying and you're just following them, I'm sort of wondering now if there are certain people that are immune to the disease, but I'm not really sure. But it's really good so far. I like it a lot. And I also read 50 more pages of In the Heart of the Sea by Nathaniel Philbrick, and it is getting so good. I just got to the part, or I just read the part where the whale attacked the ship, and it was really interesting to read about how they think the whale might have just rammed the ship because it thought it was another whale, or perhaps it was something else. They don't really know. It was super intense. and just so fascinating to read. It was also really sad to read at parts because before that the book was really going into depth on you know, killing whales and also turtles. This crew killed so many turtles, and they actually set fire to this island and basically killed all of the turtles and the life that was on the island, and it was so heartbreaking to read. So this is not an easy read, but it's so good. So I have read 100 pages today. I'm really happy about that, but now I'm tired, so I'm gonna go to bed. Good night. So it's Thursday, it is around noon, and I have had 3 cups of coffee. 3. So I think I'm not gonna have any more because I'm starting to feel a little jittery. So no more of that, but it was so good. It was so good. I love coffee. I have read 50 more pages of The Stand today, and I want to talk about how I feel a little like, I feel like I'm not reading, even though I am. I've read around 50 to 100 pages for the last, what, 3-4 days, 5 days, and it has been really good. But I feel like I'm not reading, and the reason for that is because this stinking book is 1,400 pages. So even though I'm at 250, look at that. I'm barely like 1/6 of the way. This is too big, Stephen King. Why? But at the same time, it's not slogging, it's not slow. I'm really enjoying this book so much. I am so invested in these characters. It's so intriguing, and I just love apocalyptic, epidemic sort of stories. So this is just so gripping. I'm really enjoying this. It just feels like I'm not really, you know, reading. And I'm also 100 pages into In the Heart of the Sea. I haven't read any of this today. I will later. I'll read at least 50 pages. And I'm almost halfway through this one, or maybe not, like a third of the way through, and it's really good. So I don't know, maybe it's because I'm reading 2 books at once, so it feels like I'm not getting through as much as I wish I could, or I did, but it's okay. It's okay, because honestly, I'm actually really happy with both of these books. They're both so good. So Stephen King, hopefully the ending doesn't suck, and In the Heart of the Sea, even though it's a difficult read because oh my gosh, what I read yesterday was so hard to read with how sad it was, but really good so far. Anyway, that's my update for right now. I'm gonna spend the rest of the day probably reading, maybe doing some other stuff. I kind of want to go for a walk, but we'll see. Anyway, bye. Well, hello there. Welcome to Sunday. It is Sunday, about 3 o'clock-ish, maybe 3:30. Sorry for not vlogging the last 2 days. I don't have excuses, but life, so there's that. I did read some. I haven't finished anything, but I'm almost done with In the Heart of the Sea by Nathaniel Philbrick. This is so sad and depressing, my goodness. I'll talk about it later. As soon as I finish it, I will give you my reactions, but so sad. And I've also read more of The Stand. I'm on page close to 400, maybe, something like that. So making my way through this book. 1,400 pages, my gosh, but it's really good. I will let you know more later today if I finish something, fingers crossed, because I would really love to finish a book this week because I've been doing a weekly reading vlog and I would like to complete some things. Okay, I will see you in a bit, I guess. Okay, bye. Hi, Molly. Hello.
She's like, oh, what's that?
Are you gonna take a nap when I wanted to take a nap?
His name is James Ferguson.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Hello, hi. It is now, what time is it? Like 5?
6:30.
It is 6:30 in the afternoon on Sunday, and I finally finished In the Heart of the Sea by Nathaniel Philbrick. It was really good and really sad, and it was just a really good story. If you like Moby Dick and you want to know what inspired Moby Dick, you should read this because it's about a crew, the Essex, and they're whalers, and as they're out whaling, they are attacked by a giant whale. The ship is like rammed by the whale and it sinks the ship. So the crew is then left to go in the smaller boats and they try to make it to land to survive, but they end up starving, they run out of water, they result to cannibalism. A lot of them starve to death, so then they're eaten so the rest of the crew can survive, but then most of them die anyway. It's just tragic. It's so tragic, but it was really fascinating to read because the author of Moby Dick, Herman Melville, he actually spoke to the captain of the Essex before he passed away, and so he learned a lot about the crew and whatnot. So it was just a fascinating read. If you enjoy that sort of stuff, I highly recommend it. If you like nonfiction, if you like survival, just reading about their survival story was just so wild. But it was really good. I like it a lot. I'm really happy that I finally finished a book for this week because I didn't think I was gonna finish reading something. I'm still only 360-ish pages in the stand, so I'm gonna continue to read it. It is really good. But the next book I'm gonna pick up is The Plover by Brian Doyle. I don't know much about this except it's about a man that decides to kind of leave society and sail away on the Oregon coast. So I don't know, I read an ocean book, I kind of want to keep that up. It's the summertime, I like to read this sort of thing in the summer. So that is my reading update for today. I think I'm gonna end the vlog here because I don't really have any more to share with you. I'm gonna start this book tonight and that's about it. So I hope you had a good week. I hope you've read a lot of good things. In the comments below, let me know what you've read this week. I would love to know. We could chat and all of that. I will talk to you guys in another reading vlog. I will see you next week. Yeah, okay, bye.